this is what up. No, I mean this is Namar here, and I'm here to bring y'all what if Naruto was female but OP Part 4. I kind of messed up on my other one too. Like I went over the time limit, so I had to kind of cut it up in half. Like I had to cut it up after like 30 minutes and then on. So yeah, but so yeah. Anyways, back to the story. So in this one, in this part, Team 7 is right now in the. We're gonna do like a month time skip from the bell test, and Team 7 is right now chasing after Tora, and after Tora decides to send a Ruby. She kind of comes running towards Ruby, and Ruby hugs Tora and like pats Tora softly, and Tora just loves Ruby, like the smell of Ruby, really. And so Tora kind of like, gets comfortable in Ruby's arms, and like Kakashi is shocked and is thinking, how in the hell is she so good with Tora, and like why is Tora acting like this? And Ruby looks at Kakashi and goes, and he like does like a smile to him, and Kakashi doesn't know why, but like he's kind of scared. Cause like he's thinking like something might happen to him or something. Cause like that smile, it was like, if you keep staring at me, I'm going to hurt you type smile. Yeah, yeah. So Kakashi's just looking like, okay, time for me to keep going. Yeah. This is when like Kakashi then decides that like if anything he should probably get going or like stop staring at her. So then he said, "Alright, Team 7, let's go to the Hokage Tower," and they all leave. Once they get to the Hokage Tower, they see like the madam to the Fire Admiral, like the Fire Admiral's wife, basically. And this is what Ruby says, Tora is a ninja cat, right? And this is where the Fire Admiral goes, well, I know that she descended from ninja cat, from like a ninja cat, clan. It says, yeah, you should probably get her training. And not only that, the way you hold Tora kind of hurts her. And, Ruby's like, wait a minute. What do you mean by that? I mean, the Fire Admiral's like, what do you mean by that? Then she goes to explain, well, as a ninja cat, they do not like to be squished, and this is how you hold a ninja cat. Or you can put them on top of your head, but I would recommend you doing that. But, yeah, so she shows her how to hold them, and Tora kind of feels now comfortable in his owner's arms. And that's where, like, she then says thank you. Then she says Ruby Uzumaki. And that's where she goes, oh, you're Uzumaki, huh? She says, well, Hokage. Or she just says hers, and make sure you give her extra money. Or like extra pay for this job. And the Hokage's like, yes, ma'am. Like, he's kind of scared of Fire Admiral's wife because she gives him, like, the Fire Admiral one bad comment or something. That can fuck up the funds to like to the village. But smile once he realized that Rui might have helped the Fire Admiral and then like try to give them a better terms. So, yeah. Ruby also takes the time now to like, she kind of practice her Kenjutsu with Yugao, and like they're like both like very, very competitive in Kenjutsu, because like they kind of hold bets. Like if Ruby wins, Yugao gotta buy her like a bunch of Dango, and buy her and Uncle a bunch of Dango. And if um you got when she Ruby has to do her chores and cook for her and what is it, Hayate? I think it's Hayate. You know, the product for the plenary rounds. Yeah, him. And Ruby, she's like she don't mind cooking, like, but the chores part she does not want to do because like Yugal and Gekko, their clothes, like she does not want to touch anyone else's clothes but her own. You know, like she also does not want to like have to clean up their like chores, like clean up all their house, do all the shopping. She doesn't really like doing that. She normally makes her shadow clones do it for herself, anyways. But you guys said the only part is like in that deal that she cannot use shadow clones. She has to do it all herself. And Ruby is like, she doesn't want to lose. Basically, she mainly wins against Yugal once she got like mastered in her style. And Yugal, she's like hard pressed because Ruby's faster than Yugal. Even though Yugal's Anbu, she doesn't really have she has the speed of a Joni, and she can't really track as people as fast as Ruby like that. Even if like her speed is at high Joni, low Anbu. Because I'm gonna say Anbu has like their own like speed rank, yeah. And so Ruby, she then says, "Well, you guys like you lose and me Uncle Dango." And she's like, damn it, I lost again. Oh, this is gonna be so much money off my paycheck. And she says, "Okay, Ruby." And she goes, "So what's your plans for today?" And me and the girls are thinking, we can go and hang out. Ruby says, "I have nothing really planned. I can come out if you will like." You guys like, "Yeah, that'd be cool. So where are we going?" She's like, you guys like, "Well, we're probably gonna go to the movies and then probably to like a hot spring or somewhere to go get some food." And they are all gonna dress up nicely, Ruby basically just imagine her in like a red dress. It has like slits before, like in the legs to show off her legs a little, and it's like tight in all the right places. And she does this because again she's an ice queen and she makes she really doesn't try to look this good, but she normally does due to like she kind of has like a fashion sense and she understands that like sometimes she's going to be prerogative. And she thinks of it like, okay, this could be seductive training for me, technically. Cause like she knows there's gonna be time where she's gonna have to do training like that, and like, so yeah. Kakashi and Sasuke sees them like the whole thing of ice cream, and Kakashi and Sasuke are just walking and talking about like today and missions and stuff. And that's when they see them. Kakashi sees Sasuke standing there really with like a mild blush, and so he's like, "Oh, does my student likes my other student?" And Ruby hears this in turn. She's like, "What?" And Anko and them, like even Hannah heard this, and Hannah's like, "Ooh, oh." It looks like a sensei student might go missing in a second if they don't run quickly. Cause like Ruby, she does not like Sasuke at all. Like I said, because he's power hungry. She knows this. And she wants to be. She definitely did not want to be like with someone that's power hungry and is probably gonna try to use her to get all her jutsu and knowledge and stuff like that. And Sasuke, like from the Uchiha, I believe you must make like someone strong or something, so that way you can make sure they can protect your kids and kind of be like housewife. And Ruby, she does not want to be a housewife whatsoever. And so like, yeah. And this is where like Ruby were just trying to get leaked out to the public by the third Hokage on purpose, and basically like because he said that you're strong enough to know about your parents and stuff. I know you're able to defeat blue level ninjas, and honestly, I really don't have a problem with it. You have a lot of chakra, hell, even more than me. So, I mean, what is there for me to be scared about? I'm just gonna, they basically let the world know that she's Manito's daughter. And everybody's like, what the fuck? Ruby looks at it and was like, okay, cool. I really don't care. I just wish you would have told me before you did it. And that's where, he's like, well, I mean, what would you have done? And she says, well, nothing. I would just been prepared for, like, all these people coming up there asking for my hand in marriage. Like, what? Hell, even some of your civilian councils came up here and I was grossed out. So, like, think about it. That's when he goes, oh, really? Mind coming to the council meeting telling me which ones? And then she says, yeah, I'll go under a Genjutsu. I'm not going to show myself. And then he goes, okay. And so, like, the Genjutsu was put on everybody besides for Hiruzen. Because Hiruzen's already in the room. So, as soon as you walk through the room or, like, was near the room, you'll be put in this Genjutsu to where you couldn't see Ruby. And she will point to, like, the 3 people. And the whole guy says, so y'all thought that y'all pedophile ass could go out with a 12-year-old at fucking, what, you're at least 50 to fucking 30? Like, 30 to 50 years old. And trying to go out with a 12-year-old. And they pal, like, how do you, like, what do you mean, Hokage? And Rizzo goes, really? So we're going to start this? You thought, I was watching Ruby whenever y'all 3 walked up to her and asked for her hand in marriage. And then they go and like all the other clan heads are looking at them disgusted, like, really? And then they go, well, I mean, she kind of has to rebuild the Namikaze clan, right? And that's when the Hokage is like, bro, you're very dumb. Cause like everybody knows the strength of Ruby. It's like she's very strong. Like, so ever since she showed her skills at the academy, everybody knew. And then they hear about the Genjutsu. She's able to kind of say, like, she's better than Genjutsu and Kurenai. She's better in Ninjutsu than Enko. She's as strong as Tsunade in Taijutsu. They're like, what can she not do? And that's where, like, Ruby's like, I'm just gonna show myself, I really don't care. This is what she whispered in the Hokage's ear, and she comes out of her Genjutsu like, yo. Everybody's like, what are you doing here? It's like, it was a thought of, like, the clan heads. Cause like they think, did she think that these civilian councilmen hear something? And then she goes and says next to Sum, and like in between Sum and Shino's father, and that's when she goes, huh. So this is what a clan C feels like, because like she's sitting in Namikaze clan C right now, and then they go, wait a minute, if she's taking a seat in the council, then why can't Sasuke? And that's when Hiruzen goes, well, it's quite simple, actually. 1. She's just here for now. 2. She's also going to be taking it up because, let's be real, realistically, she's a Jonin level ninja. Hell, maybe even Onbu level. And we're waiting on the Chunin exam to stick all around for her to take the Chunin exam. Since she makes Chunin, she has a choice still what field she wants to go in, and she's probably going to go into Onbu, to be honest. And that's when some of the civilians was like, we should activate the CRA on her. And Ruby, she looks at him like, are you fucking mad? Last time I have, because I know I don't want to go over the limit this time. Alright, she goes, are you fucking mad? Do you really think that I'm gonna join the CRA? I'm not gonna be a breeding factory. It doesn't matter what laws you use, you can try to use to say, because the truth of the matter is, I'm a Uzumaki, and since I'm also a Uzumaki, I did not originate from this village, which downright means that I have a right to decide if I want to be part of the CRA or not. Because Uzumaki come from Uzugakure, in a village in the whirlpool. And don't forget, I'm also a princess there. And if I was to rebuild it, which I can do if I really wanted to, I would be considered a princess. And everybody there is like, oh shit, like, they realize the political power she kind of holds over the civilian council. They're like, they want the power because like they're thinking, you know. So then they like, well, how about we find you a suitable male, and you know. And she goes, if I'm gonna find that on my own, I don't want any help in that. And two, I might have my eye on someone. They're like, they think it has to be like Sasuke, cause like, you know. But Shikaku's like, cause she kind of looks towards Shikaku's way, and Shikaku realized that like it might be Shikamaru. And so basically, she goes over to Shikaku, be like, "Hello, hello, Narasama." And Shikaku goes, "Don't do that. You can just call me Shikaku. I don't like being called Narasama that often, unless it's like very clan mattered." Just okay. And she's kind of thankful because like she does not want to have to call someone Sama. Like, it really don't matter. She does not want to call someone master. Or like, yeah, or like, you know, something along those lines. Like, the only one she would probably call like master or something like that, it would be the Hokage himself. Cause like, the Hokage did teach her how to use a bow staff, which she can use very well. Yeah, like, she can also use a bow. She can use a scythe. She can use daggers. Like, she can use a whole bunch of weapons if she really wanted to. Yeah. She's also known to be like one of the scariest people in the village. Feel like how deadly accurate she is with like her weapons. Oh, sorry. Ruby also. So she says, are you down to play shows? Do you later? I'll probably go more easier on you to have a funner game and have it more. And see also how far your battle or like your strategies go on for. And that's when this is then Shikaku whisper, and you also want to see Shikamaru, huh? And Ruby, she kind of blushes after she said, if you do that again, I'm gonna put you in the Genjutsu, and you're gonna see Guy and Lee having sex. And Chicago like, I'm sorry, I did not mean it like that. I just meant like you want to talk to him. And then she goes, oh, I guess. And then he says, it's the person you have an eye on, my son, because so I approve. you're smart enough. I approve. And she goes, And then this is when Kakashi comes out of the shadow, because like, you know, you see, as this 1 month has gone, he kind of sees her as a daughter, and the fact that like she even though she's kind of stronger than him, he still has like the urge to protect her as a daughter figure or a little sister figure, whatever you want to say at this point. But he has like the urge to protect her, and it's like he doesn't really like other boys. He's like, Shikaku-san, I'm not letting no one date her for a minute now. And that's when she turns to Kakashi and says, you're fucked. And she put him in the Genjutsu. This Genjutsu is Rock Lee guy in Orochimaru one. And Kakashi's just like screaming his head off, and everybody's like, "What did you do?" And then she says, "Oh, he's just in the genjutsu. He said something he should not have said." And they just looking like, okay, she put one of our strongest Jonies into it. Yeah, okay. And so basically, like a bunch of daimyos and their sons and stuff come to like the village, and they try to offer a marriage proposal to Ruby. Like she understands that like this can help the village, but like she doesn't want them. She does not want to be a housewife, and she does not want to be out of the village. Cause like all the villages, and then like all the daimyos are like talking about her becoming like, I guess, a housewife kind of figure. And Ruby, she looks at them like, I just started my ninja career. I'm not finna be a housewife right now. I'm really not. I'm pencil on paper I'm beginning, but in reality, I'm at least on blue level. Maybe on blue captain, but not close to dragon yet. Cause like the dragon on blue is still stronger than Ruby by like a long shot. And Ruby, she has been sparring with the dragon on blue, which is a Konoichi with long blonde hair and two ponytails, and she has two swords, like dual swords. She has the elemental. She like has full mastery over her elemental control, and she is as fast as or faster than Jiraiya in Sage mode, which is pretty fast. And like Guy in the Sasuke fast too. Yeah. So basically, I'm sorry about that. Ruby and her spar, and they like get into very hectic spars most of the time. Alright, guys, I'm gonna leave this off here. If you like, please leave a like down there in the comment down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. Peace.